with us. This is one of the most important and exciting days of the year for us, but it's also very stressful for me because our kids have worked very hard, and we want their recognition to be perfect. But we all know that is a hard bar to attain, so bear with us. This is like early service. It's kind of like a dress rehearsal. Again, thank you for sharing your kids with us. We've had a good year. 6th grade is a hard transition for students and parents as we move from elementary to middle school. But incredible things are in store for your kids. They've got their foot in the door of middle school. Many of them participated in clubs. Many of them were inducted into NJHS this week. But next year, the floodgates open. They get to participate in athletics, a lot more clubs, and fine arts becomes more active with band and choir and theater arts. So get ready, buckle in, and if your student isn't involved, please encourage them and call us so that we can help get them plugged in, because we know that the more plugged in students are to activities at school, the more successful they're going to be, and that's our desire and our hope for each one of our kids. Thank you.
Just in February, and so these students will receive a ribbon. Please hold your applause until the end so that we can get everybody up here and do one big applause so we can kind of save time and get out here in a decent amount of time. So when I call your name, please come up and receive your ribbon. Esmeralda Acuna, let's flute. Yesenia Guzman, flute. Adriana Martinez, flute. Tiffany Fernandez, clarinet. Elizabeth Savinana, clarinet. Ilyana Thomas, clarinet. Natalie Torres, alto saxophone. Maria Gonzalez, trumpet. Blake Madden, trumpet. Mackenzie Boyd, horn. Mariah Gonzalez, percussion. Johnny Jackson, percussion. Andrew Benick, percussion. And Michael Parker, percussion. We also have a few of the students that play flute. We had a beginning flute trio who will also receive additional ribbons. Yesenia Guzman, Esmeralda Acuna, and Jalen Lopez. If you would please come up. Let's give these students a round of applause. The next section we have, these are students who received Division I on their solo. This was considered a superior rating. And solos are tough, especially when you're first learning an instrument. It's just you and the judge. And so these students did exceptionally well and will receive a medal that looks like this, and it says band on it. So when I call your name, please come forward and receive your medal. Kaylee Klingensmith, flute. Jalen Lopez, flute. Malay Lulianos, flute. Michael Palmer, flute. Aiden Porter, flute. Emma Porter, flute. Allison Smith, bassoon. Madison Baldwin, clarinet. Hazel Blair, clarinet. Brianna Brown, clarinet. Jasmine Castro, clarinet. Valerie Dusick, clarinet. Jared Easton, clarinet. Callie Eaton, clarinet. Lydia Hurlbert, clarinet. Delilah Miranda, clarinet. Jasmine Raphael, clarinet. Erica Stoltz, clarinet. We have a lot of clarinets. Takira Tanner, clarinet. Tessie Collins, alto saxophone. Jonathan Krim, alto saxophone. Josh Dehart, alto saxophone. Cody Puckett, alto saxophone. Rohan Sami, alto saxophone. Patrick Hanna, trumpet. Annabelle Hassel, trumpet. Tabitha Richardson, trumpet. Tanner Sanford, trumpet. Alex Arias, horn. Sarah Beecham, horn. Colton Drake, trombone. Joel Hernandez, trombone. James Martinez, trombone. Willow Robert Stamper, trombone. Christine Simmons, trombone. Evan Taylor, trombone. Paulino Aguinaga, euphonium. Christopher Bean, euphonium. Zeke Cruz, euphonium. Josh Lewis, euphonium. Roman Alejandro, tuba. Eli Cable, tuba. Marco Rodriguez, tuba. Mariah Gonzalez, percussion. Johnny Jackson, percussion. Andrew Minnick, percussion. And Michael Parker, percussion. You'll notice that a lot of these percussion students came up twice because they actually performed 2 solos, one on the snare drum and one on a mallet instrument. And then out of these students, the outstanding soloist, which will get their medals later, which is an additional medal than what they're receiving now, is Jared Easton on clarinet. These were what the judges selected as the most outstanding soloists of the day for 6th grade. Josh Dehart, alto saxophone. Tabitha Richardson, trumpet. Sarah Beecham, horn. Paulino Aguinaga, euphonium. Josh Lewis, euphonium. And Michael Parker, percussion. Let's give all these students a big round of applause. While they're still getting set up, we also have some students, additional students who will give their medals later who participated in an ensemble. An ensemble is a group of musicians, usually of 2 or more. We call a group of 2 students a duet, a trio from 3 students, etc. So there was a beginning flute trio with Malay Livianos, Michael Palmer, and Adriana Martinez. They will get an additional medal. A bassoon trio, which actually included 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and Allison Smith was our 6th grader in that group. A beginning clarinet trio with Hazel Blair, Ileana Thomas, and Takira Tanner. Another beginning clarinet trio, Jasmine Castro, DeRay Cokwell, and Rayana Brown. Another beginning clarinet, and this time it was a quartet, which means 4 students. Madison Baldwin, Callie Eaton, Erica Stoltz, Valerie Dusick. Beginning saxophone trio included Josh Dehart and Rohan Sami, as well as a 7th grader who is romance later. And then out of these students, the outstanding ensembles were a bassoon trio, which included Allison Smith, a beginning clarinet quartet, which included Madison Baldwin, Callie Eaton, Erica Stoltz, and Valerie Dusick, and then the beginning saxophone trio, which was Josh Dehart and Rohan Sami. So these students worked really, really hard in preparation for the February performances, and they all did an excellent job, as you can see by the number of students we have here. So please give them one more round of applause. Okay, students, thank you very much. 2013, 2014. So when I call your name, please come up to receive your plaque. Yesenia Guzman, Allison Smith, DeRay Cokwell, Josh Dehart, Tabitha Richardson, Sarah Beecham, Evan Taylor, Christopher Bean, and Joshua Lewis. These students are the best of the best. They've done an excellent job, and we want to recognize them. All right, now the plaques, we get a good picture of these. All right, one more round of applause for these students. Thank you very much.
Cherokee, AB Honor Roll, Citizenship. Austin Moran, Citizenship. Stephanie Mosquita, AB Honor Roll, Citizenship. Aaron Newton, AB Honor Roll. Nathan Newton, Citizenship. Elena Aurora, AB Honor Roll, Citizenship. Avery Page, AB Honor Roll. Michael Parker, AB Honor Roll, Attendant Citizenship. Jamie Pearson, Art Award, All A Honor Roll.